I haven't went live in a while, but I was gonna do a video, but I wanted to come on here, which is prompt two. Let me adjust you a little bit. What does it say? Welcome to us. Remember to guard your privacy, abide by the. Okay. And what is this? Uh, okay. So I wanted to come on here live for a few minutes because I went to Smoothie King and I go to Smoothie King a lot. And I hope I can see my comments are visible. Okay. So, oh, I'm getting kind of confused and I'm trying to get you right. I'm sorry about all the moving around and stuff, but I had went to Smoothie King, and I got this bowl called a PB Swizzle. It's an acai bowl, and if I'm saying that right, acai bowl, and it has bananas in it, peanut butter, strawberries. I don't know if you can see the strawberries, and it has blueberries and granola in here. So I've been eating this to kind of keep from eating so much meat. But I still love meat, but I'm just trying to keep from eating so much meat. And I've been really eating this, and I've been trying to watch what I eat. Right now, I'm in my dining room, and my house is still a mess. But I am feeling better from the last video that I did. I was stressed out on that video. I really was. But I'm feeling a lot better. And as far as that wall go, I want to what is it? I'm going to wait to see because I think I'm going to add more to it. I just don't know how I'm going to do it. So I've been doing some research on Pinterest uh, on how to add to that wall if I want to, and I think I am, but just not right now. I need to look at the wall for a couple of more days or maybe another week or two. I don't know, but I'm going to do something. I'm thinking about extending it. So when I extend it, I'm gonna have to bring it around, and I'll show you in just a moment. And I know I just uploaded a video, a short on this plant, artificial plant that I picked up from Amazon. I am loving that artificial plant, and I'm trying. It's a fiddle leaf plant, so I got that today, and I do have a pot for it. But I wanted to come back on, and I'm gonna go over there on the living room side, and like I said, my house is a mess. As you can see, I still got dog food sitting on the table, and look. I got flowers sitting right here. I got my old coffee table sitting right here. It's just been really chaotic in here. Hey Stacy, how are you? I just looked down at the comment. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, but last week I was stressed out. That wall, it was, oh my, I didn't get no sleep. I couldn't eat or anything because of that wall. Now, I know I'm sitting right here, so you see behind me the the wall that's behind me that I did. Now, all of this is even. Okay. This looks good. I did my bedroom. It looks good. I did the hallway. It looks good. I'm loving this view right here. Can y'all see it? It looks so good. And it took me probably one night to get all the molding cut and put up on this wall right here. And I love how the blue shades, they look black, but they're blue. And the gold vase, how it just pulls in the wall and everything like that. It looks so good. And the mirror, I don't have the mirror hung. I should have hung the mirror, but that mirror is heavy. It's heavy. And then on top of that, too, lifting it, no, no, no. I tried to lift it and I did get it hung once and I tried to lift it. I was standing on top of the buffet trying to lift, and the thing of it is, I had to take it down to the floor and to fix the holes that were up there. Let me tell you something. Christmas, I'm trying not to put as much stuff holes in my walls as I can. I'm trying not to because when you got to go back and fix some holes, you got to also go back and repaint. I'm good. Love how you're leveling up the house. Thank you, Stacy. I'm really trying to level up this. I'm not trying to make a whole bunch of changes, but I'm trying to enhance it. I learned my lesson when it comes to home decor. Unless you're doing a total change, okay. But if you like what you got and you want to add to it, then okay. But I'm learning with me that once I fix something a certain way, because I used to take stuff from here and put it over here, then I got to redo this. No, I don't do that anymore. So I'm trying to be careful and cautious at what I do. But let me go over here to this wall. Let me see if I can flip the. Oh, I can. Hold on. Let me go over here to the wall because I feel a lot better than what I did last week because last week I was so stressed out. Let me bring you up and bring you down. Or if, I'm trying to get the camera to and it won't do it. Okay, there we go. I think my thing is crooked. I don't know. But this is what the other side looks like. Okay. But I just want to reiterate really quickly, and I don't know if you'll be able to hear me, but when you doing an angled ceiling like this, when I say those cuts were those cuts were something else. And I was so down last week because I really wanted this to come out right. And I was just having the hardest time with making those cuts. And I finally did. So, what I'm thinking about doing is because I've been staring at this wall for a while, I'm thinking about Stacey, if you're still here and I don't see the comments, um, let them know that when I finish, I'll come back and I'll go through the comments. So this is what the problem I was having last week was that I cut it off right here. And what I probably should have did was carried it over. But the only thing was is that because this end stopped, so okay, thank you, Stacy. Because this end over here, because it stopped, and for some odd reason, this end of the wall is shorter than this end over here. So that was the problem that I was experiencing and that I was having. And the reason why I cut this off, and I don't know if I said that, the reason why I stopped it right here was because I have plans for this TV right here. What I want to do is, I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. What I want to do is, I want to close this off. But here's another problem. The ceiling over here is angled, and then the ceiling over here is not angled. Let me move this box before I trip and fall. So you see what I'm saying? The ceiling over here is angled, and then the ceiling over here is not. And it lifts up. It lifts up right here, but not over here. So, hey, Lori. So that was the problem that I'm having, is that I wanted to close this off, box it in, but because the ceiling is high right here and low right here, that is the reason why I stopped it right here. That is the reason why I stopped it right there. And I know now, I did caulk it and I did the paint the wall, and I thought it would be best to use the same paint color that was on the wall to make the boxes kind of meld into the wall. I really thought about putting just a regular box up here, but it was kind of hard to do because of the angled ceilings, or either I would have had to have brought it down. And my biggest thing was keeping my sofa in the middle of the box. So you see, okay, you see what I mean? My sofa is slid over right now. So when I slide it back, when I slide it over and back, this is my middle right here. And I got this mirror sitting right here. Um, because I'm not sure what I want to do with it. So and this mirror is heavy. To tell you honestly, this mirror is really tall and it can go all the way to the top. How I got this off the wall, I don't know. I don't know how I got this bad boy off the wall. So what I've been doing is sliding it across the floor. So and see, that's the thing when you have, okay, Lori, you're doing good, girl. So my problem is, what was I just saying? I forgot what I was just saying. But Pam got to go into details because I need for y'all to understand. Uh, when you see something and someone don't explain it to you, I be kind of like, well, why did you? Well, why? You have so many questions. So, hey, Mix Rapunzel. So that's the reason why I feel so much better, because last week this wall was driving me crazy. And I know it probably does not look right because I stopped it right here. But like I said, my plans were to, close the top of this fireplace in, I mean, the TV in, and that's why I stopped it right there. But what I'm thinking about, and I'm gonna have to keep looking at it, and I'm gonna have to keep doing research to see how I can, if I may need to extend it over. And what I'll do is right here, take this piece off right here and take this piece off right here. But see, then there's another problem, because the box like this is on this end right here. So, and I didn't realize the boxes were, when you're doing something and you're concentrating so hard, I didn't realize that the boxes weren't even. So I'm gonna see what I can do to I don't know, because like I said, because the ceiling is angled, I'm having a tough time with it, but I feel so much better because y'all have seen my work. Y'all have seen all the walls that I've done picture frame molding on, and I finally can say it right. So all the picture molding that I've done, y'all have seen what I have done. Everything came out flawlessly and beautiful. So let me show you something else. And I know I just put up a short on this. I know I did, but right here, I had two picture frames right here. But y'all know Pam wanted to bump it up even more. I wanted to, I felt like, to keep this living room open, I wanted to add a mirror. I didn't want the mirror to be short. I wanted the mirror to come down to the floor, and I did it on that side as well, because I wanted to. Let me bring you up. I wanted to keep some type of symmetry with this living room. So that's the reason why I brought the mirror in. That's why I got the picture lights. Picture, what is it? Picture lights, picture frame lights. Let me tell you, Amazon has been doing your girl good, okay? I have been finding everything that I want on Amazon. Amazon has been my go-to store. Okay. Now, I do have a pot for this plant. I just haven't put it in it. This I'm about 5'2", but this is like 6 or 7 feet tall, and I wanted something tall here. And thank you, Lori. And I wanted something tall here. Let me tell you, I got the mirrors from the at home store. The picture lights are from Amazon. The tree, the fig leaf tree that I have right here, it's from Amazon. Look, you see how green this look, and I'm able to bend carefully. I'm able to bend the leaves as I want, and they're not so far. They have because I've been bending this tree since I took it out the since I took it out the box. I'm so excited. I'm talking so fast and I need to slow down. But let me be honest with you. When I did put this in my shorts, when I opened the box, it did have a scent to it. So I jumped up, grabbed my gloves, and I sprayed it down first. And then I wiped it down with Clorox wipes, and I don't smell it anymore. So when I first opened it, yes, it did. And like I said, I'm gonna put it in a pot. But can't you see how it looks? Let me move this box back. Let me slide y'all over. Do you see how it looks with the mirror and the lights and the picture frame molding around it? It looks so good. I just love it. And for the first time, I'm going with the brown wood tones. Let me show you. Hold on. So let me turn it this way. So this is the brown wood tones that I'm going with, and that is on the side of the mirror. When it comes to home decor, I've gotten so used to not including any kind of browns. And when I bought these from the at home store, and I did have them right here, I was like, where have I been? What have I been thinking? On Because I've been nervous and scared to add in the wood tones. Y- Thank you, Lori. So I've been scared, to add in the brown wood tones, and I don't know why I've never done it. And I finally did it with these mirrors right here. And again, I did get these from the at home store. Let me tell you, I knew I had another one, right? So I said, and I thought it was the one that was framed in the brown. I said, I know I have it. I know I have it. I got home, ran downstairs because I brought this one up, and ran downstairs to the garage, my back room, and the mirror was not trimmed in the same color. And I was like, I know I have it. I know I have it. So I'm running around the house looking under the bed. Now, ladies, okay, I do this, but I want to do you do this. Do you like when you don't have enough storage, you slide stuff under your bed or you put it behind your sofa so nobody can see it because you don't have any room for it? So that's what I had been doing. And I'm looking behind the sofas. I'm in my blue room. I'm in my office. I'm downstairs. I'm looking behind the door. I'm looking everywhere. And I didn't have it. So my daughter, I knew that I had given them a mirror like this. So I wound up texting two of my daughters that I knew I thought had it. One didn't, but the other one did. But it was the frame came over the mirror a little bit more. So I'm like, now that's not it. So when you want to finish something, if you are around me, uh Lori might know know this. When I'm on a mission, I'm on a mission. Um, oh yeah, foldable tables. Yes, Rapunzel. Let me tell you, I was running around here like I was crazy, and then I sat down. I was like, I know I have it. I know I have it. And I'm like just trying to think of where I put that. Stacey said wood is a natural organic material that is timeless. Yes, and see that's the thing I was afraid of. I was afraid of the wood tone. I don't know why. If it was a dark color, yes, but because because it's a dark color, yes, I was gravitating to it. But because it was a light color, I did not. I just got scared of it. But when I put the uh, the picture light frame up, and then when I added the picture frame to it with this, yes, Lori, when I added this to it, oh, I was like, where have I been? Why haven't I done this before? I started off small with the picture frames to see if I liked it. And let me tell you, I loved it. And it goes with the dining room. It goes with the mirror that I have over the dining room. And let me tell you, when I saw this type of gold, and I'm real picky when it comes to gold. I don't like that gold that looks like somebody painted over it. It's like it's real loud. I don't like that kind of gold, but I like this gold right here. And I hope that's gold. Yeah, it is. I like this type of gold right here. And I never thought to put the gold with the brown the uh the lighter brown, the natural more like Stacey said, the more natural brown. I never thought to do that. And I'm so glad that I did because it looks so good. And when I have a thought in my mind, I'm on Pinterest, I'm on YouTube. When I can't find into what I like about Pinterest is that you get more of a variety, you get more of different looks. All you gotta do is type in traditional, modern, whatever your style is. And I learned of a new one and I can't think of it, and I fell in love with it. So that's why I love Pinterest, because you're gonna see a picture for everything. You're talking about that. Yes, Stacy. Yes, I don't care for it either. It's like when I'm looking at mirrors when I'm in, say, the at home store or at Home Goods. And I love going to those stores. But sometimes when I see those mirrors and when I see, I'm like, who did this? Why would you? Because it looks like the paint was piled on and it does not look cute or good. I mean, not to me, it does not. I'm like, who would do this? But I try to not do a lot of changes, but I keep trying to change little bits. Not like I used to. Now I used to change the whole living room. I don't do that anymore, but I do try to make a few changes here and there. So this what do you call it? This fig leaf tree with this mirror. and the picture light and the box, it brings it together. If you don't know how to work a saw or anything like that, if you know someone that does, um, ask them for help. But they're so easy to create. They really are. And maybe one day, if I can even get my downstairs where I do cut my cleaned off, because it looked like a hot mess. I got wood just thrown all up there, and I need to clean it off, and I need to clean it up. But with the curtains, let me go over here. Okay. So with the curtains and with this right here, I feel like it looks really, really good. It really does. Now, I don't know if I'm going to keep this chair right here or not, but I do sit in it. So that way I can, if I want to read a book or if I'm looking for someone to show up outside. Now, let me show y'all something that I have not shown. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it. So let me see. Now, this table right here, I got this from IKEA and it goes all the way down. Okay. And it is white behind the back of my shirt. Yes. And you know what? You definitely can because it's a company, Stacy, on Pinterest. It's called Lux something. And they have pre cut uh, picture frame moldings, and I thought about getting some from them a while back, but I winded up because I wanted to learn how to cut to thank it is Rapunzel. I wanted to learn how to cut, because of so many projects that I wanted to do. So I learned how to cut. But yes, there it's I can't think of the name of that on Pinterest. It's called Lux something. And a lot of people get their pre-cut wood from there. Even Amazon has it. And from what I read on the comments on Amazon on some of them, they were saying that they do kind of fall off the wall. All you got to do is get you a pin nailer, a brad nailer, and just hit it once or twice with a with brad nails. They'll stay up. I personally do not. I'm gonna say it again. Do not glue my panels to the wall. And the reason why I do not glue my panels to the wall, and I learned that the hard way, even though I didn't glue it in the hard way, I had them too low and I needed to bring them up and I had to rip them all off the wall. I'm so glad that I did not glue my panels to the wall. I will not glue them to the wall. No, you want a contractor to really come in there and fix that wall for you. Put glue on them, and then later on, if you need to make a change or something like that, you have to pull them back off. Now, this is before you paint. If you need to pull them back off, it's easy to get them back off. Mm. But anyway, I got this table from IKEA. It's supposed to go over your bed, but because my bed is so high, it ain't going over my bed. It's not. So I this is the table that it starts here and it goes all the way back over there. And what I did was on some occasions, this is what y'all don't know. I will sit back here. You want to know how I sit back here? And like I said, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Let me see. Okay, let me bring you down. You might not be able to see it because of the lamp and the way I got my sofa. So what I'll do is let me just sit this on the floor. Let me move it out the way. So what I got back here, y'all remember that bench I had in my room? Okay. Sometimes I'll sit right here, especially when I'm looking out the window, because sometimes I just want to see the cars going up and down the street. Lowe's and Home Depot have them as well. Yes, Stacy, exactly. That's the reason why I do not glue my panels to the wall. And I encourage anyone, do not glue your wall panels to your wall. Because if you ever feel like in the next 3 years or 4 years that you want to change your panels, uh, my Bluetooth just died. Tell me, can y'all still hear me? Because it just went out. Let me know if you can hear me. Cause I had to. It just died. Can y'all still hear me? Okay. Hi, L. Williams. Okay. Thank you, Rapunzel. So this is what I do. When I want to sit right here and I want to get out of thank you, Stacy. Thank you, L. Williams. So what I do is sometimes when I want to, I have a iPad. What is it? iPad. I want to bring it in here, and I want a different view, and I don't want to work in my office or anywhere, and I want sunlight. So what I'll do is, or sometimes when my grandkids come over, it may seem like a lot of work to you, but it's not to me. What I'll do is take all this off and just sit it to the side and let them sit here. So what I have back here, I have a bench. I was not getting rid of it. And I do like to sit by the window. So I'm not going to pull it. I can't pull it all the way out because of the lampshade, the lamp that's right here. But this bench almost goes almost the full length of this table right here. I don't know if IKEA still sells this table. I haven't looked, but yeah, and it rolls. So it's easier for me to roll it. It's supposed to go over my bed. But I have a bench back here, so if they want to sit back here, they can. And remember what I said about earlier when I said you got to find a place to put everything? Okay. So look. It was one Christmas and I was taking down everything, and this was the last thing. This one and the other one was the last thing I had to take down. I was like, no. I didn't feel like going back downstairs, so I put it under here, but I do move it. I need to take it downstairs. I just haven't done it yet. But yeah, when it comes to furniture, I look for, when I pick out something, I look for it to have at least a second a use, or if I don't use it for what it's originally meant for, I will use it for something else. This table has been in my office behind the sofa. It has been in my bedroom. It has been all over this house. And I love the fact that it has wheels on it. I don't know if IKEA still has this, but I know when I first saw it, I needed it. And I tried to use it in my bedroom, and I was not going to get rid of it. So that is the reason why I brought it in here, and I said, oh, it will make a good sofa table. So, and the reason why this lamp is plugged right here, and it doesn't have to be right here. The outlet is because, yes, Stacey, I think we all do too. I think we do too. I do. And what I can do is, let me put you back. See, my grandkids are so little. When they slide up in there, I don't even have to move the sofa. Even when I go up in there, when I go, if I want to sit back there, I don't have to move the sofa at all. Now, when the holidays come, I will push it up just a little bit, and I will take some of the stuff off. So that way, if the adults are sitting right here and the grandkids want to color, whatever, or someone else wants to sit here, they can definitely do that. And I do have, and y'all all probably already know that I do have a smart house. I love it. And at night when I get in bed, I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to turn off the kitchen TV. I forgot to turn off the lights, or I forgot to lock the door. Or it'll show me that whatever is not off, or whatever's need to be locked. But I thought about changing my curtains too, but I'm not gonna do it because for one thing, uh everyone knows that everything is going up in prices, especially and once YouTube get a hold of it, oh, it's really gonna go up. So with the curtains, I'm definitely going to keep those. Now I have two here. Wait a minute. I have two here, two here, and two here, two here, two here, because I want it to look full. And I even though they came in a pack, it was two to a pack. So it was easier for me to buy because they were two to a pack. And these are, I think they're white, or they could be the grayish white look, because I bought some that is in my room, my bedroom, my master bedroom, that are grayish white. They're not white, but they're it's sort of a both of a combination. So I kept the flowers that I got from a floral, and let me tell you, even when summer come, them bad boys are gonna be right there. I am not getting rid or putting those flowers up, because no, they're gonna stay right there. So so as I was saying earlier, when I realized that I didn't have this mirror right here, I've never done this before. I went on the At Home website, and I was going to literally go down there to pick up the mirror, but I saw that they have 1 day delivery, and you have to pay $9.99 for a 1 day delivery. I put that in my cart. And they said nine. I said, okay, okay. And they brought it this morning, and they text me because I chose that option. They text me to let me know that they were on the way to bring the other mirror. Now, I hope that it looks like it makes sense. Okay? Because I wanted it to be cohesive on both sides. Would you love? Uh, I knew you knew I, Stacy. That was you at the at the price mine never get. I know, right, Stacy? That was you, because I remember when you told me, and I went running to A Floral website. They have the A Floral is on Amazon. They're definitely on Instagram. And even if you go to the search bar and type in A Floral, they will pop up. So, and I did not know they were on Amazon until I was looking for some flowers one day, and I saw that they were on Amazon. I said, okay. And I went back to Instagram, and I always look at how they style. Oh, the styling is beautiful. Oh my goodness, the styling is beautiful. But yeah, that was you, Stacy. So you you got me on a floral. But yeah, but like I said, I wanted both sides to be cohesive. And even though the tree is smaller right here, let me kind of turn you. Even though the tree is smaller, lower, well, not in height, but shorter right here, and this it's the same height. And I think I got these from Michaels. So right now, so it won't interfere with my TV. I have this one and I have that one over there because I wanted to emphasize the mirror. And even though this one over here, even though this one over here is taller, I wanted this one for, and I might wind up putting it up against, let me show you. I might wind up putting this one up against that wall right there in the corner. So um, it won't clash too much with the other side. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Uh, yeah, but the only thing is that I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with this mirror right here. I can't get that back up. That is too heavy. And what I did was I should have just made this a haul. So I got this right here from Kirkland's. You won't be able to see it. Let me see if I can slide you back. Hold on. Let me slide you back. And this thing keeps. Okay. So I got this from Kirkland's right here. Oh, and it even smells like Kirkland's. You know which store you got stuff off, even the at-home store, even Home Goods. You know by the scent where you got it from. So I got this one from Kirkland's, and I really love it. I'm not sure if I want to, because I was thinking about putting it right here or in my bedroom over my bed. I'm just looking for something a little more moody, a little bit more, not the walls being painted black, okay? No. Now, if I bring in darker curtains, it's going to really make this living room look dark. And I thought about that at first because I have a tree outside my bay window. My husband will not let me cut that tree down. He wants to keep that tree. Thank you, Stacy. So he wants to keep the tree. I do not, because I like sunlight. I like for the light to come flooding in and during the day. But he wants that tree. He won't get rid of that tree. I'm serious. He will not get rid of that tree. You know, we all love our husbands, but sometimes, sometimes. But yeah, so I don't know if I want to use that artwork right here, and it will fit. One thing I do when it comes to my moldings, and what you need to think about too, what you want to hang in that molding, that picture frame molding, how much space do you want? If you ever change your mind and you want something a little more narrow, okay. But if you want something a little bit more bigger and more grander, you gotta think about the molding, the picture frame moldings. I have mine to where, and I do that all over, to where if I change my mind and I want to add something a little narrow, I can. If I want something a little bigger, I can. What I will do is take this artwork and put it up against the wall to see how wide I want the boxes to be and how low I want the boxes to be. You must be mindful of, because us women, we always change our mind. We do. And if you want to change the scenery, artwork will give a room a different look. A mirror will give a room a different look. The reason why I wanted to add these mirrors in here is because during the day it's kind of dark. Sometimes because I got that tree in the front yard, the mirrors open up this space. And believe it or not, picture frame molding opens up the space as well. Now, right here, I've only just done the moldings, but in my blue room, I did it with a 1x6 wood where the wood is 1x6 in width, and then taking the molding and put it inside the box all the way around, including the 1x6. If you've seen my office, that blue wall, and I just looked at that color for someone that asked me, and I can't think of who it was, or the color. It really enhances a room, and it will make the room look bigger. It really does. Because this wall over here in the dining room, it looks so much bigger by adding that wall molding, and it gives it that extra something. Now, over here in my dining room, I didn't add, I just kept it like it was. I didn't add anything in the boxes except for the mirror. So be mindful when you do your uh, picture frame moldings or your boxes. Be mindful of what you want to put in it. Me personally, I'm not saying they don't look good or anything like that, but I do not want a picture sitting right here on the boxes, or on, I just don't. If that makes sense. I do not want the pictures sitting right here. I want them inside the boxes, not on the outside. Right on the molding itself. I don't like that look. I just don't. That's just me. I would rather for the boxes, the one box to be big enough so if I want to change it out, I can. Now, you don't have to add anything in this box or this box right here unless you want to do wall sconces or something like that. Or if you, in my office, I made them, the one in the middle, the same size so that way I could put two pieces of artwork up there. So I did them all differently. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. There are a lot of women that are on YouTube that are now getting into tools and that are creating and doing what they want to do to their homes. I stepped outside my box, and at first I was real scared. My husband did not want me to have a saw. He did not. And I fought him on that because I felt like, not literally, I'm just figuratively speaking, because I knew I could do it and it was something that I wanted. So I have the saw, and I watched a lot of videos. I made sure that I was cautious, and I made sure that I was careful at how I cut the wood. Now, cutting the 45-degree angles, I can do that with my eyes closed. That is easy to do, but I still have to be careful. But these angles up here, I'm almost scared to retouch this wall again because I'm serious. I'm a grown 58-year-old woman, and I was sitting outside on my porch crying because I could not get those cuts right. Those cuts are not easy up here, right? They are not. These, yes. These, no. I was literally crying and praying to God, please let me get these cuts right, because I had never done angle cuts before. And let me tell you, as cold as it was, hey, Stan! Yeah, as cold as it was, I was sitting outside on my porch and I didn't even realize how cold it was. I was sitting out there crying because I could not get these angles right. And when I finally got the angles right, and I tried to watch every video I could, I wasn't getting the videos that I needed. And I even went on Pinterest to look up how to cut. Now there's some more videos on what are you, girl? Everything. I was talking about this wall right here and how I could fix it, because this is where it starts right here, because the wall is angled, and I stopped right there because I was trying to figure out how to, because it's cut off right here. And I did not know that the box right here, the box in the middle and this one on the end, they're just two different sizes. But I was trying to, I was so upset last week. And when I did that video, I just put everything down and walked away, because when you have an angled ceiling like that, and then one side is longer, one side is shorter, I was in tears and I could not figure out how to fix this. And I'm more calmer, and I got it together. I got it together. I did, and I'm feeling much better because at least I tried. At least I did not, and I was just close from calling my contractor. I did not ask him. I did not. And let me tell you about the fireplace, because I never really got into that with y'all. I'm sorry about this clanging. So this is my, oh, you can't see it. So let me tell you what happened with my fireplace right quick. And it might be kind of, I told y'all I got stuff everywhere. So let me see if I can move it. So this is my fireplace right here, and I had to have my contractor to come in and redo my fireplace. He kept, now let me tell you, thank you, Lori. Let me tell y'all something right now. Let me tell you something right now, okay? This right here, let me turn this off because it feels hot. Turn off. Okay. This right here, I built this that's going around right here. I built it, and my contract. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you what happened. Seeing it. Okay. So I built this that was on the other one. Let me tell you, my contractor liked it and he wanted to reuse it. Okay. Yes. So calm down. So what happened was, I was walking down the hallway. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, if you follow me on Instagram, when my car caught on fire, and I was filming it and I was so distraught. But let me tell you, I was coming down the hallway and I had my fireplace on because it was real cold. Let me tell you something. It was smoke and flames shooting out that mud. It was shooting out. And what I had to do was run over here, scared to touch the switch, but I flipped the switch off. And what I did was, okay, now you can see it a little bit better. What I did was I called my husband and I said, "You better get Francisco over here right now, right now." I'm serious, because I have two dogs and a cat in here now. So my biggest concern was, I wasn't even thinking about me, but I was thinking about my pets, and I tried to get it out. And when I say let me turn the TV off so it won't be distracting. So I couldn't get it out. And when I say I had every tool known to mankind, a hammer, everything, and I had basically got all the facing, what I did on it off, but I couldn't get the actual fireplace off out. So he came over and I just fell apart. And he said, "I got you. Don't worry about it." So he had to wind up taking it completely apart. I did not know that fireplace came apart like that. I did not. I was just pulling it out and pushing it back in. So he took it completely apart and took everything off of it. And I think I did post some pictures on Instagram of how it looked. You could see the black smoke on either this side or that side. I can't remember. Oh, both sides. And I had to get it out. I told him I want it out and I want it gone. And he came back. He told me to go get some. It was his idea for me to get bigger tiles. He said you'll love the bigger tiles instead of the smaller tiles. So I went to Lowe's and I got the bigger tiles, and I only needed 8 because of the size of the fireplace. I still haven't repainted I haven't repainted the piece that he put back on right here, but he took a piece off of it because I wanted more of the tiles to be seen. The tiles were like, for a box with 8 in it, it was $40. I couldn't lift it, so the girl, she went over there, she lifted that box up. I said, "How you getting?" She put it in my cart. I couldn't get it, and I still got pieces left over. So it was 8 pieces of tile, and I still got some left over. And he redid this in one day, and he cut out the wall on this side right here. He cut it. I don't know if you can see me. He cut out the side right here, back here, so he can push the mantle back. And I didn't think to do that. So yeah, it was on fire. Yeah, it. Let me tell you, my nerves were told, and that might have been the reason why I couldn't concentrate on this wall the way I should have. That kind of got to me, so that may have affected me working. And I'm just not thinking about that too. That might have affected me. So I'm still working on it, and I'm still trying to figure out. I'm still trying to figure out. Oh, that keep clicking. I'm still trying to figure out how to fix this wall. The top part. I did take the top part. Thank you, Lori. And you know what? You know what? When the more I guess I'm getting used to it, the more I come down the hallway, it don't bother me no more. So I went ahead and caulked and painted it. And what I'm trying, because like I said, my plan is to do this TV, have it closed in. So that's the reason, one reason why I stopped right there, because I wanted have it closed in. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all, and I had to do this live because there was no way I was gonna do it, because I talk too much, and I wanted to come out here live because I wanted to get in. I wanted to explain more as to what happened. Um, I'm not planning on touching this top part for a while because, like I said, I cried for 2 days. And for me not to know that it was not cold outside, because I'm sitting outside on my porch, because of this, I really tried to get it right, and I could not get it right, because making those angle cuts was, I thought it was going to be easy. They were not easy at all. So I'm real proud of myself because, number one, I did this wall right here. I'm proud of myself because I did this wall. I'm proud of myself that I did the hallway, the um, the hallway, my master bedroom. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Okay, wait a minute. Get it together. So yeah, it was hard. It was a challenge to do that wall. And people don't understand or realize that doing them cuts was a challenge. And I had to figure it out. I finally figured it out because I'm trying to cut high when I should have been cutting like on 0 or something like that. But there were no videos. There were no, I couldn't find hardly anything to show me. Do it. I'll call it back in a minute. But yeah, doing those cuts, I could not. And I've always wanted to do that wall. That was important to me because I wanted to give this living room a little something, something, something. But I'm proud of myself for everything that I have done in this house. And if it did not look right, I always took it down. Because if I always, my mantra is when I end a video or when I start a video, I always tell y'all, if it don't look right to me, it's not going to look right to you. Take a breath, sis. You're good. Thank you, Stacy. Because I'm that type of person. When I do something, I really try hard to do it. I really try to follow the rules, follow the guidelines of whatever it takes to do. Because like I said, I knew nothing about cutting this molding. And what's funny is I do it backwards. I always start in the middle, and then wait. I start on the ends, and then I start on this end and I start on that end, and then I go in the middle, because your girl good at measuring, but not that good. Okay, when it comes to math, no ma'am, no ma'am. Um, so what I do is start on the end, and then it helps me. Okay, this is how much I got in the middle, and I'll measure from the end of each end in, so it helps me determine my middle. That's probably backwards. That's probably not how you're supposed to do it, but that's how I do it. That's just how I do it. So I'm really almost finished with the living room. Oh, and another thing is too, I'm trying to take out so many flowers, because I do have a habit of adding a flower here on that, and then I'm trying to eliminate so many flowers. I'm trying to. That's why I said this back part right here. This back part right here, I'm going to keep. I'm going to keep that, and I'm going to keep that, and I'm going to keep this one right here. So I tried to space them out so they will all look cohesive. And let me tell you, I never thought about adding. I did add one. Oh, Stacy, I did add that picture like this one in the hallway. So I never thought about adding these before, but when all the lights are off, oh, let me tell y'all, Amazon. Let me show y'all one more. I gotta show y'all something right quick, cause I know I'm all over the place, and that's the reason why I wanted this to be live. Well, put you right here. Okay. I don't know if you can see the light down here at the bottom right here, and then right here. So at night, when all the lights are turned off, let me show you. I went on Amazon and I got these. Wait a minute, it's blinding me and it's tangled. Oh, I got it tied up. I got these floor lights right here, and they have a base right here on the bottom. I'm trying to see if I can, uh, I'm not going to even try. Let me see if I can get it off. Oh, it came off. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. So I got these. Let me turn around. So I got these from Amazon. They're called floor lights or plant light, floor plant light, because usually you can stick these inside your plant if you want to. So I got, and it has a clicker right here where you can turn it on and off with your foot. Now, I have these connected to Miss You Know Who. You can see the plug right there. So I have her plug. I have these plugged into Miss You Know Who. That is because, like I said, when I go to bed at night, I'm not getting back out of my bed to go turn nothing off. And what I do is I just tie this up. Let me see. Let me bring you down. So what I do is just put it behind. Uh-oh. Okay, let me angle it. So what I do is I put it like that so it will angle up. So it will angle up onto the wall. Or I'll have it to where it'll highlight the plants a little bit. So I keep these on. I'll turn them on in the evening times and then leave them on. I'm gonna have to refix this one because I moved it. But at night when I turn off the lights, Okay, let me move this. So when I turn off the lights at night, and I did do a short on these lights right here, and because I had the mirror right here, it highlighted the light too. So I have one here and I have one on that side. So it'll highlight. I'm all about setting the mood when it comes to lighting. I don't want to feel like I have to have every light on in the house. So when I come down the hallway, I have a little bit of like if I'm on the phone, I can sit down over there in my chair and I don't have to have a whole bunch of light. But it just when I push the sofa is pushed up right now, so when I push the sofa back, it just highlights the back of it. So that's something that you can do, and you don't have to have her hooked up, have it hooked up to Miss You Know Who, because if I say her name, you don't have to. Even with the lights that I have over here, they are hooked up to her too, and I can dim them. I use a app called Sync. That's CYNC. That is at Lowe's, and it allows. She has the light bulbs. If you don't want to use her, you can use the light bulbs, and all you have to do is just download the app. And what you do is uh you can set the light according to how you want to, and I have done a video on that as well with the light bulbs, and with if you don't want to buy the Alexa, then you can buy the light bulbs and just download the app, and then you can make them any kind of way that you want, so you can see. Okay, you see how those have a yellow tone to them, and you see how these don't, and those do. So what I like to do is, depending on my mood, I may not turn these on at off, and I may just leave those on, or I may not even turn those on, but have one of this one on so I can see what I'm doing. But I don't need these on, because if I'm sitting over here and I'm looking at a book, if I'm sitting right there, I have this light up here that will help me. And I don't need to have any of these on right here. So it's all about setting the mood. And y'all, if y'all been following me long enough, y'all know that I really love setting the mood when it comes to my lighting. It really helps you with looking at how your decor looks. It really helps in deciding whether or not you want to add something to it, or if you want to take something away. So the lighting is a good thing to have, that does help you with that. It really does. If I could write a book, I would write a book, and I just may or do something else. But lighting, it's up to you and what you want. It's up to you on how you feel or what you want to see in your home at night or during the day. It's up to you. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go, because I've been on here, boy, just talking. I really love home decor, and I really love telling y'all everything that I have learned. Even though my living room is in a, you know what? I keep looking. I have my hair is dyed right here. And I keep like, why do I look bald headed right here? That's because my hair color is right here. But you agree, Lori? See, I really love doing home decor, and I need to do something. Maybe thank you, Rapunzel. Yeah, I really try to be. I try to. I try. Calm down. I really try to just. I'm not a professional, but I give you my opinion on my house. I will never claim to be anything other than what I am. I don't consider myself a professional or anything like, but I have learned a lot when it comes to a lot of things. So Yeah, that's why I said when I got introduced to Miss Alexa, and when I got introduced to the sync lighting, I fell in love because I can set the mood for my room, my bedroom, my office, whatever I want to. If I need lighting, I still got my overhead lighting. And oh, I'm thinking about, if my husband watching this, he's gonna kill me. Not literally. We just, but I'm thinking about changing out my ceiling fan for a chandelier. He's gonna kill me because no. I don't mean. Oh, let me stop saying that. I don't mean that literally. I'm just figuratively speaking. It's a joke. We all get in trouble with our husbands, but I'm thinking about changing that out, adding a chandelier. I don't know, but y'all already know me. You know, if I got my mind set to doing something, I'm gonna do it. Okay. Let me stop laughing. Lighting is one of the key elements of design and gets overlooked often. It creates, yes, Stacy, it really does. It really does. And I know some people probably wonder, do she really have on all that light? No, it depends on what I'm doing. I set my lights according to my lifestyle. So if I have company over, yes, I'm gonna turn on the bigger light. If I have if it's just me, then I'm gonna turn on either the picture light frame, or exactly, Lori, exactly, or either I'm gonna have this light right here on. We all know, because we do YouTube, and lighting is important. Daylight bulbs are in my bigger lights, in my bigger my overhead, my ceiling lights. But I don't have it on. But you're able to see me, and I never realized, and I always thought I had to turn on the bigger lights, and I didn't. So I didn't have to turn it on because of the light, even though this light looks yellow and it is getting on my nerve. But it does not bother me when I'm not on camera and it's just me. You can still see me. Lighting is important. One of the things that I did not want to do, I did not want to bring in this me. If I was doing makeup or if I was doing unboxing, I still probably wouldn't even do it. I don't know. I just never liked the big lights, and when I look at other people, I say, "Oh my God, they look so gorgeous." But what it is, I don't like. It's not that I don't like light. I don't like moving them. That's what it is. From room to room, that's what it is. Maybe it's laziness. I don't know. But I love how they give you the ample light that you need. I just, because I'm moving so much, I just don't like, I don't want to move them. But yeah, okay. Let me get ready to let y'all go. And I'm so glad that y'all stuck with me. Uh, because, like I said, when I started talking about home decor, I can talk about home decor. Mm, yeah. But I just wanted to explain a little bit more about this wall. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to fix it. I will. Yes, Lori. Yes. See, it just moving it, and then with me doing home decor, I'm having constantly have I can't stay still, so that's another thing too. I'm constantly moving, and then from room to room. That is the reason why it was important to make each lighting in each room functional as I could. But I need to go eat my acai bowl, my PV swizzle. But thank you guys for sticking with me and understanding my struggle when it came to that wall. Because it was a struggle. Thank you, everyone. And I really appreciate y'all. And I'm going to talk to y'all in another video. And you're welcome, Rapunzel. Good night, Lori. So thank y'all for coming, and I will talk to y'all in another video. Bye, y'all. And Smoothie, thank you for coming. Good night, L. Williams. Good night, Stacy. You already know we can talk about this topic. I know, right, Stacy? Good night, Stacy. Wait, is anybody else here? Still here? I don't think so. Okay.